Okay, friends, let us start the session. Kindly take off your glasses if you are wearing any. Cross your legs one above the other. Clasp your hands, fingers into fingers. You can take support of your back. So sit comfortably. Close your eyes and just relax. Meditation is a natural process. It happens on its own when we stop interfering. Meditation is not something or a state that we gain. It is a state that we become aware of. Make sure you're sitting in the most relaxed posture. You're holding nothing. Your body is just there, and you're not holding it. Everything very relaxed. The way you crossed your legs, the way you have clasped your hands, everything is at comfort. There is no any stress or force involved. The way you have closed your eyes, just natural. There is no any stress involved. They're just shut and very relaxed. If you find any stress in your posture, Now, or even during the session, adjust yourself, change your posture so that you are in the most relaxed position. Do this without opening your eyes. Now become aware of your thoughts. Maybe you have some thoughts, thoughts of yesterday or of the past, thoughts of today or of tomorrow or future, thoughts about others or about yourself. Just notice them. Just become aware. When you just become aware without interacting, the thoughts disappear. Only when you interact, thoughts continue. If you just witness, they settle, they leave, they disappear. Now, in this emptiness, become aware of your breath. Even here, do not breathe because the breath is happening naturally. You just witness it. You just see the breath going in and coming out. You just feel how it is flowing in and flowing out. Do not regulate your breath, just witness how it is happening. If you become aware that there is a thought, just witness it, acknowledge it, say that you will come back later if it is important, and bring back your awareness to your natural breath. everything now. Is reminding us to become aware of our own breath, my voice, your thoughts, any external disturbances, or the music you will hear is just reminding you to become the witness. Witness your breath. Just be with your breath. last 2 minutes, friends. Slowly bring back your awareness to your physical body and to your surroundings. As we end this session, let us prepare ourselves to receive the information that we are going to hear. Let us have an intent that from what we hear today, we find a guiding path to all the questions we have. Last 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your hands over your eyes for a few seconds. When you're ready, you may open your eyes and take off your hands. If you would like to take a sip of water, kindly do. Welcome back, everyone, friends. Hope you all had a wonderful journey. And I welcome you all again for today's topic. After this, we will go into further sharings of your experiences or any question and answers. So today I would like to share about the 18 guiding principles for enlightenment. So what means enlightenment? Anyone would like to share? Why are you here? Why is it that this topic triggered you to be here? If anyone would like to speak, what is enlightenment for you and why are you here?
So,
You
Ram,
can
I would
unmute
like to.
yourself, friends.
Yeah, Ram, can you
Yeah,
hear
please
me?
go ahead, Usha. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for me, enlightenment means being in light or being guided with some light. Yeah. So I have a belief that I was born to um, uh, clean my karmic blockages and learn some life lessons. Yeah, I have this firm belief. But while I am doing so or experiencing certain things in life, at times I am extremely confused on what is the right way of doing things, because I'm super confused whether I need to let go, surrender, or stand upright, fight for it, so that I learn that life lesson. So that is what I, to me, enlightenment means, like being guided with light to take the right decisions, Ram.
Yes, to be in light. Wonderful, Usha. Thank you. Yes, anyone else, friends? You can unmute yourself. Yes, Santoshi.
Mm, I can do that. May I talk?
Yeah. Please go ahead, Mitaji. Yeah.
So, to me, I feel like when you feel yourself that everything which is in this world, the like all those animal and plants or different peoples and everything. I mean, whole world. When you feel everything with yourself, then I think that is the total enlightenment, and that probably not going to happen in one life, but I kind of like feel that somehow I and also everybody is connected good way, not a bad way. And I think that ultimately everything is happy. We we make this world very unhappy. So and so I want to I have couple of moment of feeling, but it does not linger much more than maybe a day. But it is such a beautiful feeling that I want to feel that all the time, but it is hard. So so meditation make that, and I'm not so disciplined. So this type of meeting is very helpful for me too, because without discipline nothing can be achieved. I know that. So
Beautiful, beautiful, Mitaji. That's a wonderful insight. Happy that I'm here together with you and sharing that little I know today. So wonderfully put, Mitaji. Thank you. Thank you. Santoshi, would you like to add something?
Yeah, I would like to add some brief. I think it's the duty. It's to realize the duty, the original duty, or the real duty to perform. That's what I feel enlightenment is.
Okay, so to find out the original duty.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect, Santoshi. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Sankirt, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, hi sir.
Hi.
When there is no suffering for any problems, then we are enlightened. Sir.
When there is no
When there
more
is no
any
suffering
suffering,
for any problem or any cause, whatever reasons, there is no suffering only. There is only bliss and happiness for anything happening in life, then we are enlightened.
beautiful, wonderful, Sankirt.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for sharing that. We have Kavita ji saying, for me, it's knowing the reality and coming out of the materialistic world that we created around us over the years. Thank you, Kavita ji. Malika ji, knowing our higher consciousness. Beautiful, beautiful, Malika ji. We have also Tejas ji mentioning Buddha took 272 life cycles to get enlightenment, and it's a 3D concept: dedication, discipline, determination. Thank you, Tejas ji. Yes, we saw someone unmuting, Meena ji.
Yeah. Hi, Ram.
Yeah,
To me,
hi.
enlightenment is being treating as everyone as one, being in the same consciousness as everyone on this planet and all other living beings. If that
Hmm,
makes sense.
beautiful. So oneness consciousness.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Minaji. Thank you. So Sanket adds, knowing who we are, and Hariniji is saying, to become one with the ultimate truth. Beautiful, wonderful, friends. Great, great. So thank you for sharing these deeper insights into what enlightenment is. And true, enlightenment has various understandings. And for me, enlightenment is starting with having a clear clarity, like our friend was mentioning, that being in light, connected to the light. So when we are in that light, you have a clarity. Or being in oneness. Oneness is again, there is no any disconnection, which means there is utmost clarity. There is no suffering, like one of our masters was specifying. No suffering for whatever we witness, because we are witnessing and we know due to the clarity we attain and connecting to the higher consciousness. So all these definitions to enlightenment are right. And if we need to gather some information to say, then what? How do we achieve or reach this state of awareness, or this state which is called as enlightenment, or this clarity, or this connection, or this oneness feeling? So if we gather all the wisdom together, put them, and then extract the key points, important points, we come up with 18 principles. I will later also explain from where they are coming. So 18 principles. If we follow these 18 principles, like one of our masters were earlier mentioning, I do know meditation help us, but I'm not so disciplined. However, probably meditation is one of the ways, but there are even other things. If we do, we are closer, or we are faster, or we are in the path in order to attain the enlightenment. So these are the extract of many lifetimes of masters that came together into these 18 principles. And the first one is meditate in the right way. The right way of meditation is being with the breath, anapanasati meditation. Not because this is the only way, but because this is the natural way. Because we are all born with the tools with us in order to attain, or in order to experience everything we can as a divine being. So if we are born already with the tools with us, it is naturally existing with everyone. No one need to go anywhere. And that path is your natural breath. And that tool is your natural breath. There are other ways you can use your information that came across. However, it is as simple as possible. Enlightenment is not a complicated process. Enlightenment is a natural process. When we meditate in the right way, which is observing your normal natural breath, no difficult asanas, no difficult pranayamas methods, they all do help. But if we say, let's come to the point, let's come to the basics, then just be with your breath, the normal natural breath. This was the discovery of Gautama Buddha, and it had been then shared to so many people across. Just be with your breath. You're born with the breath. Your life starts with your first breath, and your life ends with the last breath. And that breath is the source of your life. And that breath is the source of what you search in your life, which is, if it is enlightenment, it is that. If it is clarity, it is just that breath. So you have to teach the same to everyone, because once you know that we all innately inculcate this tool, which is the natural breath, which is your guru, let everyone know that your guru is with yourself, which is your natural breath. The clarity comes as we let even others also go through the process of finding their own clarity. So don't shy to share what you find in terms of benefits as you practice your path. So as you start practicing meditation, start teaching, because by teaching or by sharing this practice of meditation, you are also progressing towards your own further clarity. Teaching is the best way to learn faster. So doing the meditation, which is anapanasati, which is breath meditation, and teaching everyone the same without making any complex things. Yeah. So that's the first principle. So you all know now the way you have practiced this half an hour earlier is the first way, is the first principle that will lead us towards enlightenment. The second one is we want to accelerate. So all these principles are the guiding pathways, because they accelerate our path into this clarity. So reading the right spiritual books. There are thousands and thousands of masters who had spent not just one life, lifetimes together in order to come to a certain point where they start sharing their wisdom in their books. We should read every spiritual book, and particularly every right spiritual books. There are great masters that are available who had written thousands of books. Osho, Lobsang Rampa, Jane Roberts, Annie Besant, Deepak Chopra. Um, there are Paramahamsa Yogananda. Yeah. So there are thousands and thousands of books. We all need to read these books, because when we read these books, we do understand how their journey was, and we don't need to re-go the same journey, right? So if someone had did an experiment and came to a result, and if you are trying to do the same experiment, you don't need to spend so much time doing the same mistakes what the first inventor had done. If you read the life story of that inventor, you know where you can restart in order to gain the same thing. So when we read these books, we really it's like pressing an accelerating pedal in a car. So reading spiritual books trigger within us deeper understandings. So we should keep on reading. The day you do not read, the day you do not meditate, you have missed something. The day you did not read books, you had missed something. Keep this keep this on your must to do things. Yeah. So we must meditate daily, because we are all here to know how to attain enlightenment. We have to keep reading books, right? Spiritual books. Thousands and thousands of books are there. You can even share which was the best spiritual book you have read. So your friends will also start reading those books. Keep sharing about the spiritual books, how it had influenced your lives. So the third one is exchanging meditational and spiritual experiences with everyone who is interested in, like I'm doing now. I know you're all interested in hearing about the spiritual aspect, spiritual dimension of enlightenment. And what I need to do, I have to share that I know. So we all need to do the same thing. It is not enough that I just know and I just close my door, I close my eyes, and I keep meditating. This is not enough. This is not enough in order to completely complete the cycle. So, in order to do that right from the beginning, or else we need to come back into the body in order to share our journey. Instead, we need to start doing right from now. So, we have to start from now to share the meditational or spiritual experiences we come across in our path. And we have to share it with everyone who is interested, at least to start with. So you all are interested, have come here, and it's my duty, it's my responsibility to share what I know. This is the third one. So as we go through this list, if there is something that triggers you, that this is where I have to, let's say, put some of my effort, have that intention within you that you will somehow start doing in a way or the other these things, because these accelerate your journey towards enlightenment, towards clarity, towards the oneness consciousness. And the fourth one is spend much time every day in silence. We should stop gossiping. So, as much time as possible in silence. What are the possible ways? Number one, we are meditating, then we are in silence. We are sleeping, then we are in silence. We are reading, we are in silence. But rest of the time, what are we doing? Are we gossiping? Are we talking things that are not required? Just become aware of yourself. If you are doing that, try to avoid it. It is forbidden. That's not an aspect that leads you into clarity. So spend as much time as possible in silence. Speak when it is required, or else enjoy the silence. Be silent. Never react. It is always better to be in silence when we do not know what to say, how to say, when to say. As we keep practicing silence, everything is inside us, and that triggers us, and we come to know when to say, how much to say, where not to say, what to speak, what not to speak. So, silence is not about an act of escaping. This is how we see, but this is not true. Silence teaches us greater things in life. So, spend as much time as possible in silence. So, if you are not doing that, have that intention that as you move forward, that you have now this tool, great tool of spending as much time as possible in silence, and no way to gossips. And the fifth one, utilize full moon nights for intense meditation. If you are doing a half an hour meditation daily or an hour meditation daily, on full moon nights, do as much meditation more as possible. Because when we meditate, we get lots of nature energies that feeds our soul to experience deeper things. And on full moon nights, there is more nature energies, cosmic energies available. The nature had been created in a way that there are certain days where we can intensify our practices. And one of those days is full moon nights. Basically, the day of the full moon, the day before, and the day after the full moon. These 3 days are pretty intense with cosmic energies. And we all, as seekers, we all, as true seekers to attain enlightenment, we have to utilize these opportunities. So, gain gain lot of cosmic energy by doing more meditations on full moon days, full moon nights. This is the fifth one. If you are not doing that, if you are regularly meditating every day, including the full moon nights, this is something you can learn, that from now on, all the full moon nights that come forth, we spend more time in intense meditations. And the sixth one is we are also given certain tools in order to intensify our meditation. Just like the full moon nights, we also have pyramids. Pyramids are the geometrical structures on our earth planet that grasp tremendous amounts of cosmic energy. And meditation done inside a pyramid is thrice more powerful. So to make pyramids is very, very easy. You can make your own pyramids. There are a lot of videos on YouTube, or you can even purchase them. You can even construct pyramids if you have financial possibilities to do that, and let all the people around you experience deeper meditational energies utilizing these pyramids. So the sixth one is utilize the tools like pyramids so that you fasten, you improve, or you increase the cosmic energies that you gain in meditation. And the seventh one, and also, pyramids are not just tools for meditation. Pyramids are the sources of energies, or not sources of energies. Let's say they grasp more cosmic energy. So use pyramids in your day to day life, place them in your home wherever possible, because that brings a different dimension to the place where you are living. So utilize these tools. Then the seventh one is very important one. This comes as we practice meditation, as we connect to deeper truths, as we keep reading books, as we keep hearing experiences, which is give up your psychological dependence on medicines. Most of the times, I do see people, I have come across people where even for a headache, they have a psychological dependence and they go for medicines. We have to drop this psychological dependence, and only meditational energy heals. Our physical body is nothing but a reflection of our mind. As our mind is our body. If we set right our mind, we eventually set right our body. If we have a very upset mind, if we have a very disturbed mind, even our body follows it. More than 80%, almost 90% of the diseases are mind related. So if we fix our mind, we heal our body. We need to have a very close look at how much we are depending on medicines. And we have to work on our mind, because as we keep on meditating, as we keep reading the spiritual masters' books, we understand what could be the root cause of our sickness. There are deeper truths that we need to realize. We need to understand the root cause. And as we become spiritually healthy, and once we have our spiritual health, as it becomes the root of our life, then we reap a fruit, which is the physical health. So we need to give up the psychological dependence on medicines, and we have to heal utilizing our meditational energy. So look into yourself. What is your psychological dependence on medicines? If you are really depending a lot on medicines, I recommend you to read You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza, one of the wonderful books everyone must read. I repeat, You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. There are other wonderful books on these topics, but this is one of the best books. And the eighth one is No to Animal Based Food. We all need to live on pure plant-based diet. No meat, no fish, no eggs. And we have to eat as per our needs. If we depend on a non-plant-based diet, we are going in the wrong direction of enlightenment. We cannot be a part of suffering to the animal kingdom, and we expect to come out of suffering and to gain a clarity. Vegetarian diet is the only right diet for every spiritual seeker. If you think it is the other way around, kindly go into yourself. Deep inside you, you get the right answers. Don't go to your head where your mind gives you disturbed answers because it is already in a confused state. Vegetarianism is the absolute essential for spiritual life. And indeed, spirituality and vegetarianism, they go hand in hand. And we should share the truth of how vegetarianism is the only right food for the physical body to everyone. And if you go deeper into quantum science, there are clear explanations of what an animal food or how the animal food has damaging effects on our health, on our energy body, and on our spiritual journey. And this is available everywhere. The fact is, we have kind of wrongly guided into wrong food. And now it's time, if you are all here in order to truly understand what are the right things to do in order to attain clarity, this is one of the most important things. Do not support a non-plant based diet. Maybe you're a vegetarian, but do not provide even to someone a non-plant based diet. A no means a no. You cannot be part of other people's food by feeding them a non-plant based diet. This is one of the most important things. If you wanted clarity, you need to do right things. And that is being on the plant-based diet and even feeding everyone and sharing everyone about the food which is the right plant-based diet. And the next one is spend as much time as possible in pure nature. Go to the nearby forests, go to nearby parks, go to nearby river banks, go to nearby mountains, and you spend as much time as possible because nature has the wonderful frequencies that our minds, our bodies, and our souls automatically get cleansed. Walk barefoot, hug trees. All these things, they help in cleansing unnecessary vibrations within our being. So try to spend as much time as possible. Utilize your weekends, utilize your evenings to be as much close as possible to the nature. And the next one is in your journey into clarity, do not have a separate spiritual clothing. You know, as you go into a path, always know that spirituality is natural thing. It is not something supernatural thing. What we term as supernatural is actually natural. What we are living is not natural. It is unnatural and abnormal. So the normal thing is enlightenment, is having clarity. The unnormal thing, the abnormal thing is the confusion. So that is why as we go into this natural process, remember that we don't need to have any separate spiritual clothing or any sacred marks or any rituals. Spirituality is a matter of inner achievement, of an inner journey, and there is nothing that is required to show off to others. Sorry. And the next thing is impart meditation, teach meditation, share about meditation to children right from their early childhood. This is one of the most important things because as we teach to everyone, we are even creating a different world outside. We are changing the frequencies, and that helps even our own journey. And the first thing we have to do is to start with the kids. If you have kids at home, meditation is not just for you. Start teaching. It is a compulsory for kids because They are still connected to themselves, and let that connection to themselves continue. And meditation helps in order to be in that right connection. When we share meditation to the kids, we are really, truly, rightly taking care of the kid. When we take care of the kid, we have taken care of the whole humanity that is in front of us. So if you are a teacher, teach to all your students meditation. If you are a parent, teach to your children meditation. Always have the right intention behind what you share. As I share these things, I'm not sharing these things that you are in the wrong path or you are missing these things. I'm sharing these things from a true free feeling from my heart that this is going to help you, this is going to support you, this is going to bring more and more light and clarity in your lives. We all need to do everything in our life with the same intention, with the right intentions, with the pure intentions from the heart. Don't teach to the kids with an intention that they are doing something wrong, and by doing meditation they will be changed. Have the right intentions as you teach your kids or teach to the kids meditation. Have the loving energies, have patience, have the right intentions. Then sooner or later they do connect to this path of connecting to themselves by being with their own natural breath. And the next important thing is live like a master and never as a disciple. There is no guru outside of you. You are your own guru. Your breath is your own guru. However, we have to stay humble and we are ready to hear everyone and to learn from everyone. But there is no disciple and guru principle, because in the path of attaining clarity, we realize that every information is just within us. There is nothing outside us. Yes, everyone is supporting, helping us. So we are ready to hear everyone. Becoming master is the goal of the life, not living as a disciple. Yeah. So the day you start meditating, you have become a master. So everyone who have started the meditation, who have done meditation at least once, they are already masters. There are no disciples that exist on this planet. So you have to come out of that old school of guru and disciplehood. We are in the new age. Everyone is a master. However, as I said, we are ready to hear to everyone and learn from everyone. And the next thing is, as you teach and share about meditation, never take in return any monetary funds. Reject every money exchange in meditation training programs as you do that. You can earn your life doing everything else, but not by sharing meditation, because the whole intention spoils as you start having money exchange in meditation. Yeah. So teaching meditation should be done absolutely free with a pure intention, with a loving intention. The way we received is the way we share. And the next one is no worship of idols, no worship of living masters. This could be something hard, however, this is the truth. Because if we wish to gain clarity in our lives, this is what all the great masters of the past have shared. There is nothing, or rather, there is little help that we get by worshipping the idols. But if we truly want to connect to the truth, we have to go into ourselves. So the same time you spend on worshipping, spend on meditating, and you will go million times farther closer to the truth. So, idol worship is meaningless if you are a true seeker of the truth. It will take lifetimes to understand this, and we are all fortunate here today to hear this. And we need to come terms to that. And even when we connect to great masters in our meditation, we do hear the same thing, that the best thing you can do is to go within yourself. We have to live life like the great masters of the past. We are all having that light within ourselves. We ourselves have the light of the God. We ourselves are God. Aham Brahmasmi is what is the great statements. So, in order to realize that, when we keep worshipping, we are not realizing the truth. We are not living the truth. We are wasting the time. If your true purpose is to attain clarity, if it is to attain oneness, you have to go within yourself and to realize this fact that Aham Brahmasmi, the God is within us, the light is within us. So, no worship of idols, no worship of any living master. They're all guides. We have to learn from them and we have to find that light within each one of us. The next one is overcome personal problems using one's own meditational strength. There is no one living on the planet who does not have personal problems. Our personal problems should be tackled by our own wisdom that we gain from our meditational experiences, from our wisdom that we gain by reading books. Every information is within us. The root for every problem is what we have lived in the past, and we have to gain the wisdom by ourselves. The more we increase our personal soul's energy by intense practice of meditation, the more external situations become little. No guru or nothing outside can help us to solve our problems. Our problems are our only challenges. They are self chosen. Do you know that? Most of our problems, or all of our problems and our challenges, are self chosen before we are born. They must be endured, or they can be come across as we gain wisdom through understanding why we have chosen these problems. Meditation gives all the abilities so that we can endure the challenging life situations. Read the book like Your Soul's Gift by Robert Schwartz. You understand a lot about these aspects of life, why we face personal problems. Every problem has a root cause. Every challenging situation, indeed, are part of our own plan. We create our own realities, and we will understand them as we move on in our journey. The next one is enjoy normal family life. You don't need to go into renunciation or go into sannyasa, leave everything and go into mountains. No, we have to have the middle path. Be balanced. Balance between your spiritual journey and materialistic journey and your family journey. You have to be in balance. Never leave your family life in order to gain a spiritual wisdom, or else you have to come back into the physical body and try to live a life of balanced normal life as you experience the spiritual wisdom. Always have in relationship the energy of a friendship. Know that in every relationship No one is no one's property. We are all here together in order to learn, in order to help each other, in order to undo few things that we have done together in the past. So always carry the energy of friendship. Yeah. So enjoy the normal family life. The next one is share and create meditation centers wherever possible, because in the journey of attaining light, we have to keep sharing it if we need to accelerate towards that clarity. So keep doing it. If you are if you are able to create a small group within your community, please do that. Please share your journey, please share your clarity with them, because by sharing, you're increasing that vibration, and that only helps you. And the next one is, as we share your experience, you also write your meditational experiences and your personal spiritual transformation, because all these great masters who had written books are helping lots of people across, including us. The same thing we need to do. We have to write our personal experiences. We have to share. Don't think that once I reach a particular stage, I will start writing. If a little change you have observed by a single day of practice of meditation, write it, share about it. So don't wait that you reach a stage. No, you are now in this right very state. If something had helped you with the practice of meditation, write about it. Write that spiritual transformation. Because as you keep writing, there are more doors within you that keeps opening. So these are the guiding principles of enlightenment. Maybe you have noted few things that are connecting to you. Maybe you have noted certain things which had helped you, so that you can put some of your conscious effort on that. And I hope these things were interesting to you. And these guiding principles are nothing but the principles of that were put together by Patriji. So he became enlightened. He had lived many lifetimes in search of truth. And in this particular lifetime, he had drafted these 18 principles, because he knows from all what he had lived, if everyone chooses these guiding principles, they can reach to the enlightenment. They can gain the clarity. They can uh, resonate to the oneness, live into oneness, connect to the oneness much faster. So I hope you could gain some deeper insights. If anyone would like to share anything or ask anything, you're all free to do that.
Hi Ram, Lakshmi here.
Yes, Lakshmi.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing the 18 principles. It was really nice. One question I had with respect to principle number 16, where you said enjoy normal family life. But I had this question, why did Buddha leave his family and go in search of enlightenment? And even what we have seen, the great masters like Vivekananda, like they are not married, they did not live any family life.
So basically, every life there is a soul journey that is well planned before. It had become a wrong ideology of taking these examples, and many people started to choose, or rather they think that if I go into renunciation, yeah, sannyasa, that is the way to attain spirituality or to attain clarity. But that is not the truth. We cannot take these examples and take them that this is the only way to attain enlightenment. If we are in a family life, right, being within the family, we all can gain this enlightenment, because we have chosen our family life to be here. We have chosen certain partners because we are here to learn from them certain soul lessons to evolve at a spiritual level. So the intention to say do not renunciate, because people had got this ideology that only by renunciation we attain enlightenment. But this is not true. Just by leading normal life, we can attain enlightenment. There are thousands of masters who have done that, and we can also do the same.
Okay, thank you, Ram. Even I agree to the point. We are here to enjoy the life, and that too along with the family. Yes, I agree to that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi. Anyone else, friends? Any questions? Any sharings?
Hi, Ram.
Yes,
Hi.
yes, Meena.
Yeah, I got all the answers from whatever you have explained, but I always have something in mind. Like, why do we have, if when you say that we shouldn't pray or to idols, why do we have so many temples across India, as it's called a spiritual place? There are so many great energy. I know they have great energies in the temples, but we have seen so many people from past many generations praying to the idols, and they have big temples at their home. What do you think of it? Would like to know your answer.
Yeah, beautiful. Thanks for putting this question, Meena. It's wonderful and it's very important to know this. People of the past know the dynamics of energies much better than what we know today. There are Earth has ley lines, energy lines, and the intersection of every two energy ley lines, they are energy spots. All the temples, all the sacred religious sites have been constructed at the intersection of these energy ley lines. So the intention behind constructing these let's say these temples or religious sites, is when you go to these places, because they are powerful, you just be with yourself. And the only way they can reflect upon is by putting some, let's say, idol there. But the intention of constructing the temples is not that you go and do the prayers, is that you go there, you sit and meditate. If the God himself is saying, Aham Brahmasmi, you can find me in you, then it is an opposite thing to say that you come into the temple and pray for me. The intention of the old people to construct these sacred sites are because they are power spots. Indeed, that is why when people go to temples and come out, they say, wow, I feel relaxed, I feel peaceful, I feel so on and so forth. It is because they are highly energetic spots. And we all need to utilize those energy spots to intensify our spiritual practices, which is meditation. So next time when you visit these places, I do visit temples. But when I go there, I sit and meditate because I know there are much more energy spots. So that's the intentions of having these pyramids.
Yeah. Thank you, Ram. Wonderful explanation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Meenaji.
Ram, I have
Yes,
something
Usha.
to share and also a
Yes.
question to ask. Okay? I learned meditation from you and Madhu in the year 2017. Since then, I'm meditating, but I was the only person meditating in my family. Okay. And many a times I feel, why are others not doing? That was always there. But I wanted to share this with all of you that since this year, we started meditating as a family every day. So that was profound, and I did not force anything onto them. It naturally happened. Yeah. That is one sharing. On a parallel note, I am in a community where I am now and then posting my meditational experience. But I also feel that there is no response. Nobody even come back and clarify things. In that sense, I usually I'm taken aback. And now I have a feeling that when your level of vibration is high, it automatically attracts people. So you don't want to share anything. Yeah, this is my state of mind now, but wanted to hear from you as well, Ram.
No, firstly, Usha, you are a great inspiration for us. Uh, all the um, all the wonderful things and energy you keep sharing is very inspirational. So the way you have started meditating, like you are already following all these principles that we have heard, the way you are creating this wonderful community wherever you go, and happy to hear that you are now meditating together with the family. That's wonderful. You know, everything happens at the right time. As we have the right intentions, things will happen. They're bound to happen. So wonderful to hear that, Usha. And it's an inspiration to each one of us what you are doing. And second thing about when we increase our vibration, things will happen. That is true. However, when we share things, we don't share things because people must hear. We share things because there is something beautiful what we are experiencing. Does a flower blossom because we are looking at it? No, it just blossoms because that's the beauty of the flower. It just does. We have to do our wisdom sharings. We have to share the beauty of meditation or our transformational journeys in the same way, not with an intention to change the world, just because that purity, that joy is within us. Never expect. So our sharings should be the same if there is no one or if there are million people in front of us. The very moment we expect there should be 1 million people or there should be 10 people or there should be a person to hear us, our energy is already different. The moment we think, I share the joy, I share my beauty because that had helped me, that is where we start, that is where we end. And you will have the right guidance once
Yeah,
we have that intention and energy, Usha.
superb, Ram. Thanks for the clarity. I was actually having this for so long, and you gave me the right clarity. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Usha.
That's really beautiful clarity. Excellent, wonderful. I'm Santosh.
Thank you. Thank you, Santoshi. Thank you. Yes, Lataji, would you like to add something?
Oh, I just felt the same. It was actually beautiful what you just shared towards the end of that conversation. It's tremendous to almost describe what is the essence of sharing. It's very rarely shared in this way. It makes actually total sense. What a beautiful thing. Blessing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lataji.
Can I share something?
Please, madam.
Kamakshi here. It's just a thought that I wanted to share, not that have have moved on. Recently joined the meditation group in Birmingham, UK, but it's probably just a kind of something, a statement. Don't think I have gone enough or anything like that. I just wanted to. I just started meditation just to experience it because I'd never did that before. I didn't have any much aims in front of me, but I did want a certain change in myself. Uh, it's just that as we experience most of the times, I don't think there are big problems that I'm too stressed, but there are points where even if you don't say anything to others, what someone else says to you hurts you. So that is not under our control, because yes, I don't need to be rude to somebody else, but if somebody says something, it hurts you. So how can I overcome that? And you do that by reacting generally, and when I react, and sometimes it hurts you more again, and then it leaves you again for some more time being hurtful. So I was just thinking, this thought, it comes as a fleeting thought. How can I overcome? We have been hearing all these things, be positive and do not take, remove the I, ego and all that, and these, but how to practice? So I don't know, since just yesterday or this morning, I think this morning, because of something else happened yesterday, that probably triggered this thought, I think. Because I was just thinking, again, this has happened, and consciously, if I don't react, yes, I will not be hurt. But it's so difficult not to react. Involuntarily, it happens, and then you react, and then, oh, I shouldn't have done that. So how to even control that, which is actually, it slips like that, and then you think maybe it's just by avoiding that circumstance, so situation. So I felt the same. This aham brahmasmi is something I heard before, but I didn't even remember that word or sentence. But it just occurred to me, how can I develop myself this attitude of not reacting, which is difficult? So I thought, always I used to think this, one way of looking at everybody is seeing God in everybody, is one way of having the love, or seeing God is a true way of reaching God in everybody, is something, is a thought always there with me. So I thought I have to see God in myself too, not just in others. So if I think there is God in me, and the first thing I should do is not to hurt the God in me, even before I don't hurt the God in others. So if I do not want to hurt the God in me, I would think, if I do this, will the God in me be hurtful? Then I would not do that. That is the first step I will take. So even by taking that statement before I take, I will just think, what will it cause? Will it hurt my God in me, not just me? That, I think, gives me better control, is what I thought. And then I connected when you said aham brahmasmi. I think it just connected. I just wanted to share that.
Yeah. So, Kamakshi ji, thank you. Thank you for asking this. Firstly, we come to meditation after so many lifetimes of lots of practices. Meditation does not just occur for the first time, or rather, just simply like that. We have all here who are hearing today and who meditated today, or who are in the path of meditation. They have underwent hundreds of lives in the past in search of truth, and we connected in this lifetime back to meditation, or to meditation for the first time. So I congratulate you, Kamakshi ji, for being into this meditation, or being in the search of light, connecting to yourself. And all the things that you explained, how can we happens naturally, because with meditation we gain a holistic health. A holistic health means a complete health, which means physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and social health. As we keep meditating, as we keep reading books, as we keep doing all the points that we have just discussed now, we become complete in our understandings. We become complete in our health. Everyone who follows this are bound to achieve this holistic health. So it is the path that is just in front of you. The very few steps ahead, you're already there. So keep practicing meditation, keep sharing your experiences, keep reading books, and everything will be well. Actually, all is well, and all will be more and more well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kamakshi.
Hi, Ram.
Yes,
I have
sir.
one more
Hi.
question to ask. Why do only people who have undergone suffering or some depressions, or if they have lost their loved ones, come into meditation? I've seen that happy people who are like happily living their lives, if you spread the meditation, they don't come into meditation. Why is that happening?
Hmm. So we should be happy that we are in meditation, Meenaji. So whatever is the reason, we have came to this path, and we have to be grateful for connecting to this path. So everyone eventually connects to this, because after lifetimes and lifetimes of search, enjoyments, they say, aha, I still miss something, the real enjoyment. Then we connect to ourselves, because the real fountain is inside, fountain of joy. So all the external stimulus that are required will happen for people in various ways to connect to that fountain that is inside us. So it's just the trigger. Everyone have their own way to trigger themselves, and someone is still enjoying life, and they will have their trigger eventually.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Minaji. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Ram,
Yes, yes, sir.
this is Jana. I would like to ask you one question. This
Yeah,
meditation, the ultimate aim, is it thoughtlessness or fully conscious state? Where does it lead to?
very wonderful, Janaji. So it is becoming a witness. It starts with your breath. When you become aware of your breath, you're already in a thoughtless state. Because if you have thoughts, you cannot be with the breath. So in order to reach or to drop your mind, you are with your breath. And the moment you become with the breath, you are with the breath, you start to become a pure witness. So that is where we are leading to. Then you witness whatever is happening there. Maybe your breath, after some time that you keep observing, it becomes shorter and shorter. And maybe it almost disappears, but you are just witnessing it. Then whatever happens there, you are witnessing it. Maybe you start to witness gods that we call, that they come and start to converse. You are just witnessing it. Maybe you see certain visions, you are just witnessing it. So that leads, everything that we are doing is leading into becoming a witness.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Janaji. Anyone else, friends? Okay, that was wonderful, friends. Thanks to everyone to be here and giving me this chance to share the little I know. And thanks to all of you for being here. Because of you that all this information came. So I wish you all a great time ahead, wonderful journey ahead. I will also happily wait to hear more and more from you. And before I end this session, I would like to share that from tomorrow morning, we are having a 1 week, 7 days, 21 minutes session that will start tomorrow morning. So you all can join. Madhu, can you please share the details here? Maybe the registration link. So every day from tomorrow morning, Germany time 9 a.m. India time it is 1:30 p.m. or UK time is 1 hour behind, so 8 a.m. So we have a 21 minutes meditation. So it will be only music meditation. Madhu will be guiding that session. So we want to invite new people, So if you have any new friends who would like to experience meditation, they are most welcome. So it will happen continuously for 7 days, being 21 minutes shorter. Maybe for beginners, that would be easier to connect to meditation. So you can share about this, or you are also most welcome to join. And over that, we have daily evening sessions at the same time, like today, every day, where we have meditation and wisdom sharing. You can also join the sessions. So these are the two announcements. So the 21 minute session, it is only happening on Zoom, Kavita. Probably it will be later put on YouTube for someone who would like to do it on a different time zone. Santoshi, would you like to add something?
Yeah. Do we have some WhatsApp group or some Telegram?
Yes.
Because
Yes. We have a WhatsApp group, Santoshi. I will ask someone to post the link here so you can click and join
yeah.
the WhatsApp group. Yeah.
In fact, I'm the first person to. Today is the first day for me, though I've been practicing meditation personally. So last time I think I attended one class, probably taken by you on YouTube. That was wonderful, and the second class. But today I've spent more time than the past. But I enjoyed a lot. It was very learning, and it was very education, informative. Uh, thank you very much, Ram, for giving the knowledge or sharing the knowledge. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Santoshi. Thank you and welcome. Happy that you are here. I'm very happy for you. Thank you. So there will be the WhatsApp link that will be shared here, friends. Anyone would like to join that group where we share some wisdom and then also updates about the sessions that happen here? All will be there. So anyone would like to join this 1 week, 21 minutes meditation session, drop a email to beammeditation@gmail.com. Madhu Ram, she had written here. So then there you will get the Zoom details. And Sankeet had shared the WhatsApp link here. Thank you, Sankeet. So you can directly join using that link. Any more thing to share, friends? Okay. Thank you. I wish you all great time ahead. Connect